Hi everybody, this is Fleeing by Night and welcome to Vblog. I really don't do these as much, but I will try. I will get started. Um, First I went to Borders. Sadly, one of my store got put on the execution list, so it's closing. So I decided to go up there at least once to see what kind of deals that they had on manga. And I found out that they were having 25% off graphic novels. So I ended up buying Zombie Powder, the complete series, volumes 1 through 4 by the creator of Bleach. And then Reborn, volumes 14, 15, and 16. Before I got there, I had printed a coupon because I had an email that said I had a coupon for 40% off, and since I was a Borders Rewards Plus member, I would get an additional 10% off, or not additional 10% off. Excuse me. I get 46% off one item, and it turned out that they were not accepting coupons. All sales were finals, obviously, and as I got there to the register, the guy started ringing me up. He starts peeling the sticker off because Borders tend to put a sticker on their books, and then proceeds to mark the barcode with a black magic marker. Now, I said, no, don't do that, because I'm kind of picky when it comes to buying manga in good, very good condition. And he goes, I'm sorry, but unless I do this, I can't sell you the book. Which inside, I was just so angry. I was raging. But I said, okay, fine, whatever. So I got some good deals. And there were so many books I wanted to get so badly. They had, like, the Akira graphic novels. They had the hardcovers of Fruit Baskets. They had, I think, volumes 1 through 6 of Fushiyugi, the Viz Big Editions. And I wanted it so badly, but I just didn't have the money for it. So, if your Borders is on the chopping block, call ahead first, see what the policy is, so you know exactly what you're walking into. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit about Reborn. I was reading 16 on the bus, so I read fast, and I noticed that the volume 17 was supposed to be listed as October 2010, and it's March 2011, so I decided to see what was going on. Checked Right Stuff, nothing. Checked Amazon, nothing. Finally, I decided to go, okay, let's go to LiveJournal Reborn community. So, went there, and turned out that somebody had went on Facebook for Viz Media, and they got a reply stating that the book had been placed on a hiatus due to sales. And it frustrates me because 16 finishes a series, an arc, and then starts a new one. And the manga is ongoing in Japan, to my knowledge. And it is so frustrating because now it's like, what are you left to do? What are your options to continue reading the series? You can basically do something shady, or you could go to, like, Kinokuniya bookstore, if there's one in your area, or if you can navigate their website, since it's in Japanese, and buy the Japanese editions. But unless you're fluent with Japanese, you're not going to understand what is being said. And then the third option, for me, is to sort of go back and rebuy the series over again, because most of my manga collection is in storage and I can't get to it. So I could go ahead and start rebuying the series, but when I get my collection down, You know, I'm going to have 2 of everything that I've just bought, so, and probably some series are out of print, and it's so frustrating. It's mind-boggling. I could get somebody to go. I could just, order the Japanese editions and then hire a translator to translate it for my personal use, since I'm not fluent in Japanese. Um, I can't read it, but what are my options? And lately, a lot of titles are getting put on hiatus due to sales. Like the physical sales are not warranting enough to continue publishing in a physical format. So the question is, when are we going to get to a point where, okay, since we can't do a physical format, why don't we try a digital format? And, that could work. If a series doesn't do well in a physical format, but yet has a following to where digital could come in and take its place, then it helps continue the flow of the story for people who are in my position. They can't pick up the Japanese edition. They can't read it. So give them an alternative into English. But it's like, we're setting it up. We're setting it up. We're trying to get things worked out. Or, another question is, okay, what is the number that is going to satisfy a company to continue publishing a series? I mean, I don't know if it's a big secret that they want a book to be a bestseller. I mean, yeah, you want to aspire to be a bestseller. But at the same time, you need to let fans know, what's the number? How many copies do we have to buy in order for a company to say, okay, let's greenlight the next publishing of a series, of the volume. Sorry, I'm just stumbling a little bit. That's the questions I want to ask, And, there are people that are saying stuff, and I'm not going to repeat it, but for me, it's tiring. It tires. Not tires. It's just... I'm sorry. It's ridiculous to have to be subjected to being denied the ability to go into a bookstore and knowing that the next volume is going to be there. Because of the economy, because of the issues of sale and supply and demand, and when you just want to read a story. I love this series. I wish I could get more of it, but chances are right now I can't. And I just wish that for once we stop the whole issue and start finding the solutions. We need to find the alternatives. Short term, long term would be good. Something stable, something that people can get behind and agree with. But it's gonna take time, and that's the killer. New innovative ideas take time to develop. We want it, but we've become a society that wants to do it right, but at the same time we want it right now. So I just want to share my thoughts on it. I just hope that something can be done about this. Not just for one series, for series that have been placed on hiatus because of the same situation. And I hope that we can get there. I hope that we can achieve something that will help solve this problem, or better our chances of fixing what needs to be fixed. So, if you want to comment, go right ahead. Um, questions, suggestions, criticisms, whatever. Take care. Bye-bye.